silver medalist in the Olympic pool at the Moscow Games, swimmer Sharon Davis. Silver medal winner number 2, her training partner, Helen Jamieson. From athletics, a Moscow bronze medalist, Cathy Smallwood. And the 4th Olympic success, bronze winner, Donna Hartley. From gymnastics, Olympic competitor number 5, Suzanne Dando. And from badminton, a European, Commonwealth and World Champion, Nora Perry. A World Team Championship squash player, Angela Smith. And the 1979 Women's Superstar Champion, Val Robinson. 8 of our most successful sporting women together here for the Superstars. Welcome again to the Superstars, and with just the final of the men's event to go, this week it's the Ladies' Championship. Well, the 8 competitors you've already seen, 5 of them from the Moscow Olympic Games, 4 of them medalists, are here with us in a rather windy Scotland. They're here to take part in what is the 4th Women's Superstar Championship. And following on from last year's competition, where records were set up in 6 of the events we'll be seeing here.
And in Women's Superstars, there are 9 events from which the competitors choose 7. We should be seeing archery for the first time this season, and with one brand new event which looks quite fascinating. That's badminton. However, to get us underway, we start with swimming. And here at the Grangemouth Sports Centre, that means 2 lengths of this 25-metre pool. There are 5 competitors, and they're already at the start line.
The 5 girls looking quite relaxed, waiting for the starter, and the 3 girls are missing. Naturally enough, the 2 Olympic swimmers. On the right there, Helen Jamieson, 17, from Liverpool, who swims at Kelly College with 18-year-old Sharon Davis, the Plymouth girl. And there's our gymnast Suzanne Dando from the Lady World Gymnastic Club, and in the water already, Cathy Smallwood.
Take your marks.
Cathy Smallwood using backstroke on the far side. Next to her, Nora Perry, then Val Robinson, Angela Smith, and nearest to our swimming well, Donna Hartley, the second athlete involved. But the girl out in front is our brilliant doubles player from the world of badminton, Nora Perry. And she really is swimming well. Early lead and turns well, 3 or 4 yards up on Donna Hartley. Donna Hartley swimming so much better than when she swam last time in Superstars. And Val Robinson, a previous winner of Superstars, is just holding 3rd place at the moment. But look at this for effortless swimming from Nora Perry. Nora Perry going away and 5 yards clear of Donna Hartley, who comes up to take 2nd, with Val Robinson just finishing in 3rd place now. Good win for Nora Perry from badminton.
Good start to the day, that, Nora. 10 points. You must be delighted.
Well, at least I've got a 10.
How does a world champion badminton player have time to be a good swimmer?
I haven't had time to do any swimming. I did a little bit on holiday, but I hadn't done 2 complete lengths. It was just if I could last out.
Have you ever been a competitive swimmer?
No, never. No.
So you're absolutely delighted with those 10 points then?
Oh, I am.
Settle for that for a while.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
There are the 10 points for Nora Perry. Her time, 38.4, which means that Mary Toomey's swimming record survives for Superstars at 36.9. Donna Hartley in 2nd, Val Robinson in 3rd. But in the next event, the cycling, we shall see the swimmers in action. And Sharon Davis, remember, as well as that Moscow silver medal, she took 2 golds, a silver and a bronze in the 1978 Edmonton Commonwealth Games, including this win in the 200 metres individual medley.
15 metres to go, and Sharon Davis looks as though she's going to win England's first gold medal. But on the far side, Rebecca Perrott is coming through. It's Sharon Davis, it's Perrott, and Smith is in 2nd place. And what a tremendous swim that was by Sharon Davis, the gold medals.
All events under the ever-watchful and fatherly eye of Clive Thomas, the World Cup soccer referee. So here's heat 1.
Are you ready?
Oh, and Sharon Davis nearly went on a false start. Sharon Davis in white on the inside, Suzanne Dando in red. And a little bit of a wobble there. Big contrast in cycling styles, and certainly a contrast in build. It's a difficult track, this. 400 metres through Callender Park in Falkirk, and it's very grueling indeed. It gets very hard towards the end, that big uphill climb, and the strength is certainly going to be needed. Nothing much between at the moment. Sharon Davis with quite a good crouch, wobbled a bit at the start, beginning to pull away a bit now, and the strength really should tell. Only heat winners will make the final, so there's no second chance this time. And it's Sharon Davis up this climb. Look at that, and just takes it. Only about a length between them. Suzanne Dando rode well, but the big frame of Sharon Davis, the strength certainly telling there, and that's going to be a factor. Davis first and Dando out, may get points on time for the lower placings. So next heat, Donna Hartley, who rode in the first Women's Superstars in 1977. She was next to last in the bike race. That was the famous Karen Morse-Davina Galitza battle. Now she's up against Val Robinson, the hockey player who won Superstars 2 years ago, but didn't ride in the bike race on that occasion. So Donna Hartley in the tracksuit bottoms. Just reminding you, in this competition, only the heat winners make the final. 3 heats altogether. And Donna Hartley has got a useful little lead. She's admitted that her husband Bill Hartley has trained her hard for the Superstars, and there was a vast improvement in her swimming, and there looks to be a very big improvement in her cycling. Got a very big lead already over Val Robinson, and no sign so far that the hockey player is going to run away with Superstars like she did in her previous competition. Look at that, a very big gap indeed, and Donna Hartley riding really well. Certainly faster than Sharon Davis was in the first heat, and Val Robinson well beaten. And after about 100 metres, Donna Hartley was never in trouble. Had the time there, had the power, had the strength, up over the grueling part of the hill. A good victory, and Val Robinson never really in the race.
Val, what's all this about you couldn't see?
I can't. Well, look.
Now 3 to ride in the last heat. Helen Jameson, silver medal swimmer. Kathy Smallwood, the bronze medal athlete. And they will line up with Nora Perry, the doubles champion at badminton. So away they go. Nora Perry on the right there in the brown. Kathy Smallwood in the middle. Helen Jameson on the right of your picture. And it's Nora Perry who's just putting up a little lead at the moment. Nothing much in it at all, and in fact there's no lead. All 3 are together as they come around that first bend, and this looks to be a good race. Remember, just the winner of this will make the final, along with Sharon Davis and Donna Hartley. Kathy Smallwood looking confident, slightly upright, and it's Kathy Smallwood, the long legs of the 100-metre girl, and better, of course, at 200 metres, so she should have the ability and the strength, and she's pulling away from the other 2 now. Nora Perry dropped, looked to be the strong at the start, but it's Kathy Smallwood out in front, and I can't see Nora Perry or Helen Jameson catching her now, and Kathy Smallwood is there. Kathy Smallwood makes the final. Jameson is second, Perry just third, but Smallwood is in. And the official time clock shows that the 2 beaten girls in Heat 3, Jameson and Perry, get the 4th and 5th places. But they're the 3 heat winners, 3 Olympic medalists going into the final of the cycling. 2 of the girls, of course, winning medals in the athletics in the Moscow Olympic Games. And it was in the 4x100 metres women's relay, Great Britain in white on the outside. Kathy Smallwood took over from Heather Hunt and ran a blistering second leg to give us that bronze medal. And then in the 4x400 metres women's relay, it was Donna Hartley taking the last leg. Russia and East Germany had gold and silver, but Hartley ran superbly on that last leg. Veteran of 3 Olympic Games, and in she came to give us another bronze medal. So now here in Scotland, the bike race final. Donna the fastest in the heats. Sharon Davis was the slowest. And Kathy Smallwood, who in that 3rd heat looked as if she could have gone a little bit faster. Donna Hartley on the inside, Sharon Davis in the middle, Kathy Smallwood on the right of your picture now. Who's make the break? Again, it's Sharon Davis wobbling a little bit, looking down, the lowest of the crouches. And Donna Hartley sitting very upright, and Cathy Smallwood just trailing at the moment, but nothing much in it. Very high-quality lineup of successful British girls taking part in this Women's Superstars in Scotland, and Hartley still has the lead, just slightly over Cathy Smallwood. Sharon Davis again looking down, not looking too happy, and she's going to be dropped. She's going to be dropped, and it is Donna Hartley and Cathy Smallwood out in front. Now, oh, and Donna Hartley gets a wobble on there. She lost all the rhythm, and up comes Cathy Smallwood up over the hill, and she's going to take it just there by half a wheel. Hartley lost it with a wobble, and Smallwood rode superbly.
It was like being back on the track again.
Yeah, it was. I think it's worse though. It seems harder than running.
It's a nice feeling though, having won one of the events, 10 points.
I'm really pleased I didn't get to win any of them, you know.
Oh, you did well. Did well. It made a great race too.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thanks.
And Donna Hartley goes to the top of the table, with Cathy Smallwood second, Nora Perry third. Val Robinson, the only other competitor who've done both events, didn't get any points out of the cycling, and is finding this much more difficult than in her winning year 2 seasons ago.
And now for our brand new event, badminton, which is played under normal badminton rules, except that the winner is the first to reach 9 points. 5 of our girl superstars go, 1 clearly cannot go. That's the reigning world champion and 3 times Commonwealth champion, Nora Perry.
Playing here with her mixed doubles partner, Mike Tredgett, who appeared in last year's Superstars event at Grangemouth. Here, winning yet another All-England title.
It's Laguna shot at point-blank range, hitting Christian.
Nora Perry, at 26, confirming that she's the world's top woman doubles player.
Done it. Revenge for last year, and their second All-England title, won in the space of 3 years.
Well, you've seen the girls warm up for this event. Who do you think is going to come away the winner with the 10 points from this?
Angela Smith.
Got to be.
Yeah, definitely. I think anybody who plays a racket sport adapts very quickly and has got the eye for the shuttle, the ball, whatever, and must have an advantage.
And Angela confirmed all the predictions, looking the most comfortable player around, full of stroke play. The 27-year-old from Stoke-on-Trent, Britain's first woman squash professional, dominated the opposition. In the first round, she defeated Donna Hartley. Cathy Smallwood, in fact, did well to beat Helen Jameson 9-6, and then in her second game beat Sharon Davis 9-love, which gave Helen Jameson a point. But here's Sharon Davis playing Donna Hartley to decide 3rd and 4th place.
Service over, 3-8.
So from 8-3 to 3-8. Points only scored on service. Donna serving. Sharon, nice, tall reach. Playing it down the middle, though.
4-8.
4-8. Still playing it right down the middle, these girls, but that's
Service
in.
over,
8-4. Another game point to Sharon. Now can she? Thought she was going to smash that. And she does, and it's in. And that's game to Sharon Davis, which makes her 3rd overall, and Donna 4th.
Now the final match between Angela Smith and Cathy Smallwood.
Angela herself thought that she was lucky to get in this event, such as her racket skill.
Service over, 2-love.
Angela trained as a PE teacher and competed at Junior Wimbledon as a tennis player. She's a first-class racquetball player, so she's very well equipped.
3-love.
And going through this game very easily.
Service over. Love 3.
Cathy gets service again. Puts it long.
Service over. 3-love.
Oh, did well to retrieve that. It really is coming at her like a rocket. Oh,
5-love.
some beautiful strokes coming from Angela. And it was she herself that said she was surprised to be allowed in. They change over. scoreboard showing 5 love. I think Kathy will be delighted to get the points for second place.
Love 5.
Still getting the rules sorted out. Out.
Service over. 5 love.
5 love. And Kathy Smallwood on the receiving end of quite a thrashing,
6
but remember
love.
she beat Sharon Davis 9 love to get to this final. Gives you an idea of the standard of Angela Smith. Out again.
7 love.
Oh, nice little touches. Well done, Kathy. Races to the net, but it's wide.
8 match point love.
And here's match point to Angela Smith. No points against her throughout the competition. Well done, Kathy. Survival it is, all the long reach, but she's done so well. 9 love, not a point against her. Very comprehensive victory to Angela Smith.
Match to Angela Smith, 9 love.
I'm very pleased I managed to win it. I mean, after my swimming performance this morning, I needed the points.
Yes, Nora said if there'd been squash in Superstar, she'd have reckoned for 10 points. Are they that close, squash and badminton?
Not particularly, but you do get a court sense, and I knew where to stand on the court, and I knew if I kept my opponent at the back, I had a good chance of winning.
Well, where are the rest of your points going to come from in Superstars?
Certainly not the swimming. Hopefully I might get some more in the archery and possibly the basketball.
Good. Well, we wish you luck. That
Thank
certainly
you.
was a very good victory.
Thanks a lot.
Well, those 10 points for Angela Smith have brought her up into equal third place with Nora Perry. Donna Hartley is second, and Kathy Smallwood at the top with 19 points. And this is sport number 4 for the Superstars. That was last year. Table tennis star Jill Hammersley getting 3 10s and 2 8s for a record score of 46 out of 50. Well, I wonder if we've got a hot shot among us this year. Well, all 8 girls have decided to go in the archery here at Grangemouth Sports Complex. They shoot from a distance of 15 meters altogether, and the gold, the little piece where you score 10 points, is only, well, less than 5 inches across, about that big. Well, the gymnast Susan Dando's not very big either. She's the only girl still without a superstar point, but she has only done one event. That's the cycling. This was her first shot, looking nicely composed in a very nervy event. And a useful 8. Using all the archery equipment. And another 8. But then a bit of a disaster. She had a complete miss and a 4, which seemed to have ruined her chances. So this was her 5th and last shot. Only 3 arrows out of 4 on the board so far, and that 7 gave her a total of 27 out of 50. Angela Smith from squash managed only 20, and Kathy Smallwood missed with every arrow except 1. Then we came to Helen Jameson, who did a little better. She scored 16 in 3 shots, and this was her 4th. A 5 gave her a total of 21 in 4 shots, and she had a chance to lead. A 7 or better would overtake Suzanne Dando. 7. So we had a new leader with Suzanne Dando second. Well, Donna Hartley's 12 didn't change that very much, and all the girls were having a real attack of the nerves. Oh, and no nerves there. Nora Perry couldn't quite believe it. The first gold of the competition. She went on to score the best so far, 32. But then Val Robinson looked an easy winner, and she needed just a 2 with this, her last shot, to win outright. Oh, and would you believe that? She didn't. A 1, which meant that she was equal with Nora Perry on 32. So we had a shoot-off. Let's take a look at the points for the lower placings. Helen Jameson, in fact, with 28, got 3rd. Suzanne Dando, 27, 4th. And Angela Smith, 25th. But a shoot-off between Nora Perry and Val Robinson. And it was the hockey player who went first and didn't start too well. A 7, a 2, and a 3. Nora Perry had to wait to see what she was going to do.
leads a good one. Oh, and it bounced off, but in fact registered as a 4. A 4 registered for a total of 21. Nora Perry had a very good chance to win and go into the lead overall. An 8 and a 9 already registering on the board. 17 and 2 shots. Val Robinson, remember, had 21 in the shoot-off. Nora Perry, the only girl to have scored a gold in the competition with her first shot of the first round. And that's another one. And that means she'd beaten Val Robinson, but still carried on shooting because she had a chance to beat Jill Hammersley's record of 46. She needed 19 in 2 shots. And that settled the fact that she wouldn't break the record, but she had won the archery competition. So good shooting by Nora Perry. No record and no colour television from the sponsors in this 4th Women's Superstars for the Ferguson Trophy. But she'd shot well in an event where, as we've seen so often in men's superstars, the nerves really take over. Sharon Davis, Donna Hartley, Kathy Smallwood, fresh from Moscow, and all of a jitter here. Nora Perry seemed full of confidence, and that 10 points in the archery puts her back on the top of the table overall. She's won 2 events out of the 3 she's done so far, swimming and the cycling. Kathy Smallwood is back to 2nd, but Val Robinson, who won everything except the canoeing last time, hasn't won an event so far here in Scotland.
Well, next it's basketball, and Nora Perry, fresh from her triumph at archery, the overall leader, comes out for the start.
Nora Perry.
I must say she's looking good, rather like Gillian Jilks, the other star badminton player who was the 77 champion of Women's Superstars.
Are you ready?
Nora from Corringham in Essex. Shooting well. Good start. Not very fast. And is she taking rather a lot of bounces? Yes, I think so. But going for sound shooting. Doesn't look as quick as Anne Brightwell, who scored that magnificent victory in a record time of 41.2 seconds last year. But really, these are all safety shots, no misses. And certainly giving the others a target to aim at. Absolutely the same rules as the men. And cuts the finish line there. 46.8 her time for 5 baskets. Angela Smith scored her 5 baskets in 60.9. Next out, Suzanne Dando from the famous Lady World Gymnastic Club in Lewisham, although she lives in Uckfield in Sussex.
Are you ready?
Should have all the agility. Oh, but misses on the first. Oh, and it's not going kindly for her, and that's a long loss. 4 or 5 seconds lost there for Suzanne Dando. Sprinting to make up that time.
2.
Times her approach very well, and she really can run. She's running faster than Nora, but the loss on the first basket will count heavily against her. Good timing.
4.
Good timing again. She really tried to make up for that time. 49.8 for Suzanne Dando, giving her 2nd place at the moment. Looks relieved.
But for that first basket,
Oh, no, I could have shot myself.
because your time across the ground was so quick, you'd have had that. You could well have got the record on that because you're going so well.
Oh, what's the record?
Well, that record stands at 41.2 to Anne Brightwell last year as Val Robinson sets off in pursuit. And misses the first.
1.
Fine netball player. And look at this for sprinting. Pushing the ball ahead.
2.
Standing well back from the basket on shooting. Yes, if only it had gone that way. The first basket for Suzanne cost her the time. Val Robinson making up just one small error, but really sprinting well. Oh, bad luck again. Gets it on the second shot. And that's still quite quick. Needed a little more. 46.4, that's 0.4 faster than Nora Perry. Val Robinson takes the lead as Donna Hartley comes out. Last time, no points in the basketball, and she's been very unhappy with playing on this surface. She preferred the court itself, but this is a special carpet used for superstars. But looked very comfortable with that layup shot. Oh, and just hasn't got the timing right at all. Kathy Smallwood had a very unhappy time. Her finishing time 56.5. And the athlete's not looking very happy. Oh, and not having much luck either. The old golden rule of standing back, having a good look at the basket. But that's not going to be a fast time for Donna Hartley. Her time 51.9. So victory to Val Robinson.
You got your first event?
At last, yes.
A little bit different from the last time, isn't it?
What, the actual competition, you mean?
Yes.
Yes.
When you walked through it really last time, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Well, everything went for me last time. I mean, that's how it goes. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I was just lucky last time. And I still have a go this time.
What events have you got tomorrow?
100 obstacle and 400.
Not the canoeing?
Not the canoeing, no. I had one that didn't go straight.
Anyway, well done here in the basketball. Good win.
Thank you.
And relief in the Val Robinson camp at last. Those 10 points, very important to her. Nora Perry, 7, though. And then Susan Dando in third place collects 4. Donna Hartley, the 2. Kathy Smallwood, the 1. And Nora Perry's 7 points increase her lead, but the 10 points to Val Robinson now make her a serious threat. For she still has those strong events to come tomorrow. Kathy Smallwood and Donna Hartley very much in contention here at the end of day 1.
So this is the morning of day 2. It doesn't need much description, does it? The only appropriate thing about it is that the first event is in fact on the water, the canoeing. The other 3 events to decide this Women's Superstar Championship are at Grangemouth Sports Stadium, and everything is out of doors. But despite all that, taking a look at the level of performance yesterday, I've got a feeling that more than one of the records in the 4 events to be done today could well be broken.
The canoeing record was one of 2 set up by the Whiteman Cup tennis player Anne Hobbs. A very fast time on the Marlow stretch of the River Thames. The same year we saw Anne Brightwell coasting through in the 100 metres to knock 0.06 of a second off Val Robinson's previous best.
Come on. Go.
But Val Robinson still holds the obstacle course record after running away from the skier come motor racing driver Davina Galitsa in the 2nd Women's Superstars. And the most impressive record of all, that run by Anne Hobbs again. And this could well be the hardest one of all for any of the competitors to try and break today here in a wet Scotland. Well, the 2 heat winners and the 2 fastest losers will go into the final. Helen Jameson here in heat 1, the swimmer, hasn't had a lot of success so far. The rain absolutely pouring down. Donna Hartley began well and then faded away a little bit. And Angela Smith there from squash, our first professional, now coaches in the Bahamas. That's a contrast to this.
Ready?
So Angela Smith nearest us and not getting the best start. Donna Hartley just pulling ahead a little at the moment. She canoed in 45.6 in that superstar she was talking about on the River Ouse. And Angela Smith is definitely in trouble on the right of your picture, and she's being dropped completely. So it's Donna Hartley in the middle and Helen Jameson on the far side going well, but Hartley gritting her teeth. Husband Bill would have made her work at this as well. She's determined to do well, but it's Helen Jameson pulling up just a little bit on the far side. Nothing much between these two. Angela Smith right out of it, and Helen Jameson about half a length up on Donna Hartley, and that's a bit of a shock. Helen Jameson coming well on this first heat of the canoeing. It's a hard struggle in these conditions. They're really having to work at it. This is going to tire them out for the rest of the day. And Donna Hartley coming up, but Jameson takes it on the line there, just by a foot or two, and Donna Hartley is beaten. Good canoe by Helen Jameson. Needs to do well on this second day, but it was a shock for Donna, whose time of 49.12, not too impressive. She may not join Jameson in the final. Among the four in heat 2, Sharon Davis.
When you realise the record stands at what is about 38.
38.9, I think. Yeah, this is pretty swift.
Have a crack at it.
Thank you.
What was it like in practice?
It wasn't too bad, but I have terrible trouble trying to keep the boat straight, you know. So.
Need a rudder, do you?
Something, a navigator.
So you're the one we're going to watch to do an Alan Minter right across the lake, possibly.
So that may be a distinct possibility.
Well, they're all going to get wet, whether they fall in or not. Sharon Davis getting ready for heat 2. Suzanne Dando, the gymnast, is in lane 3. And Nora Perry is involved as well in lane 1, the badminton player nearest us. There's Cathy Smallwood on the far side.
Ready?
So Nora Perry nearest us. And Cathy Smallwood on the far side had a bad start. Already dropped, not really getting the rhythm at all. Sharon Davis in blue, Suzanne Dando in yellow. And Nora Perry not looking too comfortable either in the lane nearest the bank here. Certainly she's in trouble a bit one-armed, and it's the two girls in the middle, Suzanne Dando and Sharon Davis, leading, and Suzanne Dando about a canoe length up already, and canoeing well, long arms, reaching forward as she's got to do. Remember, the heat winners and the two fastest losers will make the final, and this heat looks quite quick. Suzanne Dando out in front, and Sharon Davis, if she keeps going, will certainly make the final as well, but Suzanne Dando's going to win this unless she tips over. And there's the win for Suzanne Dando, throws back the head in relief. In comes Sharon Davis. Nora Perry's picked up a little as well, but Cathy Smallwood, the girl, completely out of it. Good performance by little Suzanne Dando from gymnastics. But the winners and the runners-up in both heats will make the final. Both swimmers in the final. I don't know what you'll read into that. I think we could all do one of those outfits here today. So with just this final to go and 3 events in the stadium to decide this 4th Women's Superstars, there's more than one of the girls regretting the points missed on the first day. Basketball, in fact, didn't please Donna Hartley, who knows what Superstars is all about with her experience.
Well, I was very annoyed that it was done on a carpet, and I was practicing on a proper course, which is what it said in the instructions.
Always done on a
so
carpet.
It really slowed the athletes up, you know.
But we always use a carpet.
Yeah, but we wasn't told that. In my instructions, it said a court, a proper basketball court.
Well, don't complain at me. Complain to the organiser here, Ken Hawkes of Transworld International.
Oh, listen.
Now, Ken, is this right or not? I mean, has she got a legitimate complaint?
I think she misread it. The situation is the length of the court. It's half the length of a normal basketball court.
So the normal basketball court refers to dimensions and not to surface?
Not to surface, yeah.
I'll tell you what, and canoeing in a rainstorm is going to be a lot difficult than canoeing on a river as well.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's over with now. I'm not bothered.
So no official protest, and the quicker we get this canoe final underway, I think the better. Donna Hartley is in lane 1, and I'm sure she's checked the rules for this. Dando, the favourite.
Ready?
So away they go. Donna Hartley nearest us, then Suzanne Dando, then Helen Jameson, Sharon Davis on the far side, who hasn't got the best start, and Donna Hartley's going well at the moment. Donna Hartley a fraction up, but very little in it at all. Sharon Davis has picked up a little, but not too much. Helen Jameson going well. Her best position in anything so far is 3rd. That was in the archery. There she is just on the left of your picture. Suzanne Dando on the right. And it's certainly Helen Jameson up at the moment from Suzanne Dando, the favourite, and that's a bit of a shock. And Donna Hartley is up level with Suzanne Dando, and Sharon Davis dropping behind a little now. But Helen Jameson going away very well in this canoe final. Points will be very welcome from her. Taking it steadily, but managing to keep upright, managing to keep straight. She's coming up towards the line, and it's James who's going to win. But look at this battle for second. Dando, just from Hartley, from Davis.
Well done.
Points at last.
Points at last, the pair of you.
So Helen Jameson gets her first win of the Superstars. It's the best result for Suzanne Dando so far, and Donna Hartley, who won the canoeing last time in Superstars, is third. No points for Angela Smith or Cathy Smallwood. But Nora Perry holds on to her lead. Donna Hartley has come up from 4th to 2nd. Val Robinson, who wasn't in the canoeing, drops back. And now there are just 3 events left to decide this 4th Women's Superstars.
And so to the 100 metres, in which there are 5 competitors, including Nora Perry, the overall leader from badminton. She takes on Sharon Davis from swimming, Suzanne Dando from gymnastics, Angela Smith from squash, who incidentally has got a pulled tendon, and the girl who won this event 2 years ago from hockey, Val Robinson. And this track here at Grangemouth is regarded by the amateurs and the professional sprinters as the fastest track in Britain.
Those professional sprinters, of course, the pedestrians that run in Scotland. They love this track. The crowd enjoying this despite the rain. And a good line-up here. Nora Perry, the overall leader, on the right in lane 1. Yes, it's a little bit chilly. Sharon Davis would welcome some points. She's lying last on the points table at the moment. Angela Smith is in lane 3. Val Robinson, the clear favourite, really can sprint well. And Suzanne Dando, who finished 2nd in the canoeing, wants some points here. She's looking forward to the obstacle course, so could improve her lot very much from her 5th place overall where she is at the moment. On the right, Nora Perry, Sharon Davis, Angela Smith, Val Robinson and Suzanne Dando. Oh, and Val Robinson got away well. Suzanne Dando chasing after her. That's good sprinting from these two. They're breaking away from the rest. But Val Robinson clearly away now. Yards opening up between her and the opposition. 10 clear points for Val Robinson. A very good run by Suzanne Dando. Angela Smith gets 3rd place, and that's Suzanne Dando's second place. What a good start she got, Val Robinson, the oldest and the most experienced competitor here. Look at this for a piece of aggressive running. Straight line running, not looking at the opposition, waiting till she's well clear. On her right, Suzanne Dando has given good chase, but that's 10 very good points to Val Robinson, who's really coming into her own. That was a cracking win by yards and yards.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You don't look back, do you?
Well, you didn't on that one. They were way behind you. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, you'll welcome those 10 points.
Yes, I will.
And we're trying to find the time of your run. Because
I don't think it was very fast.
No? Last time you ran, you only just missed the record, and we think you've got the record, in which case...
What was it then?
13-1. You've beaten it by a 10th. So that's marvellous. Well, we're not Lose Superstars. You get a prize for that.
Oh, yeah. I haven't got a telly.
Haven't you? No. Well, you've got a telly now. Val, well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And what a race it would have been between Val Robinson and Anne Brightwell. Anyway, she collects the 10 points. Suzanne Dando, 7. Angela Smith, 4. Sharon Davis, 2. Nora Perry, 1. Val Robinson's time, remember, 13.1.
Oh, great! You can watch the telly. Hey, well done.
Nora Perry loses her lead to Val Robinson, but there's only 1 point in it. 3rd and equal 4th places are only separated by 2 points, and Suzanne Dando is now up into equal 4th place. And next is the obstacle course, and that should suit Britain's champion gymnast, who shows her poise on the balance beam in the Moscow Sports Palace.
I think we just want to get it over with, don't we, Kath?
What, we worry about the rain again?
Yeah.
Because this wasn't in Superstars when you did it before, was it?
No, they did have an obstacle course, but it was absolutely nothing like this. I mean, this really is a real assault course.
It is,
and
isn't it?
It's going to be very, very hard, and I admire anyone who can get over it.
What do you think then, Cathy?
I'm dreading it, to be quite honest.
What's the worst part of it?
The balance beam for me. I'll shake
the
like a
dreaded
leaf.
beam again.
Yeah.
I think the wind will blow us off of it, let alone anything else.
Anyway, off you go.
Oh, okay.
And let's see if we're still friends at the end of it.
Oh, we will be. We will be.
So 2 sprinters together in the first of the 4 heats.
On your marks.
Oh, and Kathy Smallwood went straight away. She said she was dreading this and going to fall over, and she's done. And Donna Hartley takes that very nicely. On to the squats. 10 of these to be done. This has been put in instead of the long jump in view of the difficult conditions. 10 squats. Up over the climbing frame. Nothing much between them. Now onto the bench jumps. 15 of these to be done. Owen Smallwood's away, and Donna Hartley seems to have done too many there. 15 she should do. Anyway, they're onto the beam, the dreaded beam. Said the wind would blow them off. Put in the turn, nicely done. No penalties over the high jump, over the hurdles, and it's Kathy Smallwood who's going to take it. 57.5, good time.
What are you saying Struth about?
I fell over right at the very start.
I know. It was nip and tuck between the 2 of you all the way. Was that tiring?
Very.
Is it? What was the worst part?
The vaults at the beginning.
Val Robinson's record time 38.6, but forget about that. And certainly in these conditions. Oh, and Nora Perry nearly took that with her. Hit that like an American footballer. Val Robinson really coming into her own after that bad first day, and Nora Perry struggling a bit there, very upright, having to do a lot of work. And Val Robinson already over the frame. Nora is going to be a long way behind on this one. 57.5 by Kathy Smallwood was very good. Remember, the fastest 2 overall run off again in the final. 15, remember, they have to do. Val Robinson's done hers already on the beam, little tentatively, but gets to the end. Oh, almost off, but she's all right. Oh, she's knocked down the high jump. That's a 5-second penalty, so no way she's going to break a record here. And in fact, she's over the minute. Nora Perry's still got a long way to go. Little smile. Oh, and she cleared that. Not really her event. But she finishes. And there's an argument going on about that first heat. Referee Clive Thomas is involved there. Donna Hartley, remember, we thought she did too many bench jumps. Let's take a look at it again. You're supposed to do 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And the judge gets up but goes back down and carries on counting, and that's 20.
What was the problem, Donna? On what count?
They miscounted me on here, and even Kathy agrees. And everyone on the stand there said, how many squat thrusts, how many jumps did you do, Donna? So I said, you miscounted me. And Val Robinson's husband said, you did a few more than Kathy. I don't know what went wrong. So Kathy even agreed, and I don't want to rerun, but I just wanted to point it out.
So are you making an official protest or not?
No, forget it. Listen, you can't beat that referee.
Well, referee Clive Thomas had to rely on his individual judge, but Donna Hartley certainly had a point. Meanwhile, it's Helen Jameson and Suzanne Dando for the next heat. Kathy Smallwood the fastest so far in 57.5.
On your marks.
Suzanne Dando going in bare feet. And all these pieces of apparatus, no stranger to her, but Helen Jameson struggling just a little bit. 10 of these. Good squats too. Dando, an outstanding favourite, obviously. Now then, as Jameson goes over the frame. On the beam for the gymnast. Don't tell me. It couldn't surely happen. Oh, look at that. Absolutely no problem, even though it's soaking wet. And it's going to be a fast time for little Suzanne Dando, and she's much quicker than Kathy Smallwood. 51 seconds, the quickest so far. As Helen Jameson comes in.
I bet you were nervous about going on the beam. However good you made it look.
That was the worst bit.
Really, was it?
If I go now, God. Oh, those bars are slippy though. Yeah.
All the girls having competed, the timing showed Kathy Smallwood 57.5 and Suzanne Dando 51 seconds. The two had to go again. Donna Hartley was third, Helen Jameson fourth, and Val Robinson fifth. Again, Suzanne Dando decides to leave off the shoes. Two girls equal on points overall.
On your marks.
Remember, Kathy Smallwood had a slip in that first heat, but better this time, and Suzanne Dando makes a struggle of the box. Oh, and she slips there as well.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Much quicker
10,
on the squats,
9, 10.
and is picked up there and away. Smallwood's got the move.
12,
Quicker than that.
14, 15, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
It's so easy when it's your sport. Straight over. And that's a good win for Suzanne Dando. Her first win of the competition after 2 second places in the last two events, the canoeing and the 100 meters. Kathy Smallwood will pick up the 7 points for the second place here. But this event decided really by the balance of the gymnast on the beam, which beat the speed of the sprinter on the track.
Exactly the same time as your first round, 51 seconds.
That's a slip as well. Oh, well, that can't be so bad.
Good. I think the gymnasts will be proud of that one.
Oh, thank you.
Well done. You carried their flag and their colours well.
Thank you very much.
So a big smile with 8 of the 9 events in this competition completed. And look at this, 5 of the competitors still with 1 event to go. 2 of them are the 2 so close at the top. Val Robinson, the amazing hockey player whose athletic achievements defy her years, and the little gymnast Suzanne Dando, last at the end of day 1.
And Suzanne Dando with 30 points could still win the competition outright, but she knows she's up against the girl from Accrington with more than 100 caps to her credit. Val Robinson there in spanking form. She's already won the 100 metres, celebrated her 100th cap back in 1978, still playing for England. Sharon Davis, we haven't seen a lot of. Angela Smith has the endurance from squash. Helen Jameson, but all eyes will be on Val Robinson, who is drawn on the outside in lane 5. Inside her, Helen Jameson, then Angela Smith, Suzanne Dando, and Sharon Davis right on the inside. The rain eased off just a little. And off goes the winner of the 100 metres, and they'll have her in their sights the whole of the way round. Sharon Davis on the inside, but look at the gap that's opening up already. Val Robinson, the winner of the 400 metres at Harlow in 61.2 seconds, really going away down the back straight. Enjoyed this competition on the second day particularly. Missed the Moscow Olympic Games when hockey decided to boycott those games, one of the team sports that pulled out. And she missed her trip to Moscow, but a marvellous record and a fantastic career behind her. Just retired as a school teacher, but still running sports courses with her husband, and the rest of them really have to do battle for the minor placings. Still very much together, Sharon Davis, Suzanne Dando, Angela Smith and Helen Jameson, but look at this. Really is a country mile between Val Robinson and the rest of the field. She comes home to win her second sprint title, take the overall Superstars title, and she's champion once again. Val Robinson, Angela Smith second, Suzanne Dando third.
Val Robinson, who becomes the first woman to win the title on 2 occasions. The other champions having been Gillian Gilkes from badminton and Anne Hobbs from tennis. Suzanne Dando is second, Nora Perry third. The 4 Olympic medalists are all beaten, 4th, 5th, 7th and 8th. Suzanne Dando's success all on this second day, a first, 2 seconds and a third, and she scored more points than any other competitor in the last 4 events. But even that wasn't enough to stop the England hockey player, who is surely one of the most remarkable sportswomen in Great Britain. So the trophies, and they will be presented by Mr. Jim Ross, Sales Director of Ferguson TV, Audio and Video. The winners to Val Robinson, the runners-up to Suzanne Danda. And after a very wet Scotland, we move on to Bath and the 1981 men's final, where the best of our men will go for the British title, the right to go on to Israel for the international, and then to the United States of America for the World Championship of the Superstars.